Hello everyone. This is gonna be a really weird time for me because I'm not gonna have a studio for a few weeks because they are doing some renovation. So there's like a massive stack of wood down here. I have to pack all of this up. I have a new radiator, which is cool. So it's all a mess and I need to pack it all up and put it in the corridor. I don't know what's happening. So this is going to be a fun few weeks really without anything. But yeah, so all my stuff is going to go here and I'm not too pleased about it, but I'm happy that they're kind of like building all the way up to the ceiling, because right now it's like there's a gap. There's like fire stuff. So it will be good change, but as you can tell there's a lot of stuff and they never gave me a sign, which is kind of annoying. I hope they give me one when all the work is done. I'm nearly there. It's so crazy that it's gone from being so full to so empty. Literally everything is in the corridor, stuff down there as well. But yeah, I think they're going to be starting on my studio on Monday, from what I hear. So last few bits and bobs and then I am done. We are clear. The only thing left to do is for my partner's dad to come help me take these down, because I don't have a drill that's very good. So hopefully that will be tomorrow. But yes, it's very weird going back to what it looked like at the very beginning. One thing I'm grateful for though is that I'll be able to like give the floor a very good clean. They've moved the radiator. It was in between the two, which is really silly. So at least there's one for the whole thing now, which is very good. Yeah, very excited for this to all be over.
Future cat here. I ended up getting the keys back, I think about 3-4 weeks later, and this was the state of the studio. All my stuff had been moved back in and I was like, oh my god. Anyway, Mary and Luigi here for your painting and decorating services. So we ended up going for this kind of like cream colour. It was some paint that my partner's dad had kind of left over from some projects. I didn't end up wanting to spend any extra money on this than already needed. I had to already buy the rollers and the paintbrushes and stuff. Anyway, so there was a massive painting and decorating job to be done. My studio is probably the smallest in the building, so I probably had the smallest job to do, but the two of us, it took us a few days to get done. We kind of approached it wall by wall, did kind of all of the I think it was 2 coats in the end, but yeah, we just did it together, had a couple of takeaways, pushed through it, and I'm so grateful that my partner was able to help out. And there's some close-ups of me doing the bit along the bottom. Very shabby job. There's one wall. Here's this painting another wall. Probably a few days later, I can't remember. Anyway, it felt like we were painting for an eternity at this point. I was in my new job and I was coming home every day from work to go into the studio and paint the wall, and I was just feeling quite frustrated about how I wasn't able to kind of like use the space, and that it would take a number of weeks to kind of get it up to scratch to be able to be used again, but we did it. It took some time. It definitely was a bigger job than kind of expected. I had kind of previously thought that they would paint the walls for us, but anyway, I don't know, is what it is. The colour's really nice, but it just took 2 coats, as I was saying. Kind of like a, I don't know, magnolia, I guess you would say. But anyway, I probably would have gone for a different colour, but like I was saying, I didn't want to spend any money. So, pretty happy with how it turned out. We make a good team. He's very good. He's so very nice, as Mario would say. Anyway, back to the past.
So this is where we're at. We have painted all of the walls now. There's some areas that are really damp on this back wall that you can kind of see that are really patchy. So it's kind of annoying, but it's all painted, looking great. I won't show you this atrocity, but yeah, all ready to set back up again. So I'm going to start by moving everything and cleaning the floor, because there's like loads of plaster from the builders and stuff and paint, so I'm going to give it all a real deep clean and then organise it all back together. So I've made a decent start on getting things where they are going to be. I need to arrange all of these. The shelves are so messy. But in a nutshell, this is going to be here. My desk is just by the big shelving rack, and then over here is going to be my ceramics area. So I think I'm going to put my shelves up here this time. It could be either one long route, kind of 2 side by side, or maybe 4, but I'm not too sure yet. I would like to put some more shelves up here eventually as well, but yeah, this is going to be my desk area. I'm going to put all my decorations up there as well, but as you can still see, it is still a mess. So I've just put some of my paper stuff on the back wall. We're going to put these shelves up here tomorrow hopefully, but I'm just about to start some throwing because I've got a big tea set to make, as well as some like a plate for a friend, so that's exciting. It's all looking really barren. I forgot my hammer today, so there's going to be all my frame stuff back up here again, and this is still a mess. I haven't told you guys about this. So I ordered some biodegradable packing, what are they called? Packing peanuts, I was like. And I didn't realise how big it was. So now I've got this massive thing I'm going to need to find a home for. It'll probably go back over there when I'm finished drawing. But yeah, I need to organise these shelves. I've done this today. It's not looking the tidiest, but that's going to be kind of like my packing area, and a paper store as well up here. Packing again, and I need to put some hooks on the wall or like over here for like my aprons and stuff.
A few moments later. One eternity later.
So this is my very messy studio. I'm recording this a little bit after I'm actually editing the studio renovation video. So here it is, my little kind of corridor type situation. I've got my print rack here with all of my different types of prints, my tote bags. This is my kind of orders area with like zines and prints, etc. Packing stuff, very big messy pile of paper and zines. This is my kind of hooks over here and my nice displays. And I call this the Greenly Shrine here. I'm kind of like keeping a memento of all of the events that I do. Loads of packing mess, stuff I haven't yet sorted out. This is my kind of collage and paper area. And then this is the ceramics corner. I've got my shelves up here that are looking so busy as well. This is also kind of a dumping ground at the moment with my new mop. And these are left over from the fungi exhibition. I'm sort of drying them out. That is my wall with all of my little bits and bobs. I've got a kind of washing line situation on my framed things. And this is where my desk is. I've got my sewing machine here, and that is where I do all of my work. So yeah, that is my studio. Oh, and the incredibly messy racks. You won't believe that I did organise these long after I moved back in, and they're already back to being messy again now, and more storage and packing stuff over there. So that is my studio. I'm super happy with how it's turned out. It's definitely a work in progress still, but I kind of like the chaos. It at least makes it look like I'm busy, which I am. I'm in here a lot at the moment.
Thanks so much for watching. I hope that you enjoyed the video. Like, subscribe, and check out my shop.